Hello, hello. There's always the beginning part where we wait for people to show up. And I am a little off my game today. It's been a busy, very busy few weeks. And I didn't make a plan for today's live stream. So I'm just going to leave it up to you guys to decide what you want to ask me today. Hello, Go Logo. Yeah, I'm just doing a free-for-all today. So if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask. I am just kind of winging it. And I have a few people who have joined. So I'm just going to do my quick introduction. So funny because all you get is music on Instagram, and then everybody else on the other live streams get a little intro that comes in. So today, yeah, like I said, I'm just asking people to ask me questions. So if you have any burning HR questions, hopefully I can answer them for you. So I guess before we get into the questions, I should ask you all where you're joining me from. So let me know in the comments where you're joining me from, and if this is the replay, just give me a hashtag replay and let me know where you're joining from. Well, I'm taking my glasses off because there's a smudge on there and I can't even see. Oh, we have a quiet group today. Anybody? Anybody? Where are you from? I'm going to put my headphones in. Okay, well, if no one's really interested in commenting or chatting or being a part of the live, then I might just go, because I have a very, very full plate and I could be doing other things. I do want to let everybody know, though, that I will not be doing lives at 3 p.m. on Thursdays anymore. I will be changing the time, and I will let everybody know when that will be. All righty. So who is that? Who has joined me here? I see I've got a couple of people who are viewing, but I don't know who you are because you're not commenting and letting me know. I'd love to know who you are. Alrighty, well, I guess that's that. I will see you guys at my next live stream. Oh, hi, Grumpy Pants Dan. I've got to show that. Grumpy Pants Dan says hi. I love your name. That really makes me happy. Look, I've got, it looks like I have about 5 viewers in total between Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and Twitter. And I've got one person talking to me, Grumpy Pants Dan. And I love it. Well, if you're just joining, I'm actually asking people to share an HR question that they have. So Grumpy Pants, if you have any questions for me, let me know. Go Logo. Akai, nice to see you. If you have any questions for me, let me know. And whoever else is there. Oh, hi. My name is George. Oh, look at this. I love this. My name is George. Hi, I'm from the UK. Well, thanks for joining. Your name is George. That's awesome. And thank you for commenting. Ah, non-HR related. How are you able to have an intro on your Periscope? Oh, well, I don't mind answering that question. I'm actually using a streaming device called StreamYard. And I have my YouTube channel, my Twitter channel, which is through Periscope, and my Facebook channel, all on the same streaming device, and it is called StreamYard. So if you're looking to stream it more than one area, then and you know what? We have another UK here. So Instagram actually doesn't have they won't allow me to stream through StreamYard. So I actually have my one device on Instagram over here, and then I have my other device with all the other platforms on this streaming device. And my name is George. We have another individual who is in Manchester, from Manchester, UK, and it's 10 p.m. there right now. So a couple of UK people. I love it. I love it when I see people from all over the place. Oh, and look at this. A streams from Cali. Well, hello. I totally could be in California right now. I am in Alberta, Canada. Actually, we've had a what we call a Chinook here. I don't know if you guys all have the same terminology, but it's just a really warm front that came in. So it's all of our snow is melting, and it's quite a bit different. Oh, my name is George is also from Manchester. Look at that. 2 different individuals from Manchester. That's awesome. Oh, and A-Stream says it looks really professional. Wow, that's awesome. I'm really happy to hear that, because I can't see what it looks like on your end. I can just see what it looks like for me. And it looks just looks like me on a screen. And that's it. All right. Well, I love that we're getting so many comments. That's really nice. I almost was about to shut down because I was like, okay, nobody's here and nobody's asking any questions or sharing where they're from. So I was just about to shut down, and then Grumpy Pants Dan started us off. Thank you so much for that. Okay. So yeah, I guess I'll wait another minute. And if you have an HR question, and I mean, feel free to ask me. It doesn't have to be from a manager or small business or HR professional point of view. It can be from a job seeker point of view or an employee point of view. If you have a question that way, feel free to ask. And if I can, I will answer. And if I can't, then I guess I'll say I don't know, and I'll get back to you. So now we wait for crickets. I could do another intro. I could do my intro again. Just while people are typing, if anybody's typing. Nope, we have no questions. So again, I'm going to be changing the time of my lives. Oh, we have a question. What's the difference of the HR culture in the USA compared to the mainland UK? Well, I'm from Canada, so I'm not in the USA, but I have worked with companies that are in the US, and I also follow quite a few HR professionals in the UK. And believe it or not, globally, we are not that different when it comes to culture and when it comes to and I don't know if it's because of, the British colonies or where we originate from, but yeah, we don't have a lot of differences. In fact, even a lot of our legislation is the same. The terminology might be a little bit different. For instance, I think you guys have furloughs there, but we don't. But yeah, for the most part, there aren't a lot of differences. Oh, and here we are. We have another question from A Streams, who is from California. In your opinion, what is the best online platforms for recruiting job seekers? For me personally, I have a hiring strategy that I use when it comes to hiring. And I try to use as many free online platforms as possible before I get into the paid platforms. That has really changed over the past little while. The ones that were free are now starting to charge. And it also depends on what type of position you're hiring for. So if you are, if you're part of an association, like let's say you're an engineer and you're part of an association for engineers, there may be a job board that you can post on through your association, or maybe an accountants association. I know for mine, as a HR professional, I have my own association that I can post on the job board. That one does cost, but not all of them do cost. I also like to post on different social media sites. All of my professional social media sites, I will. If I'm a member of a Chamber of Commerce, I'll post on their job boards. And I'll also use platforms. The government of Canada has job posting abilities. I don't know if the US governments have job posting abilities, but if they do, I would use them, or anybody in the UK as well. And here in Canada, we also have a platform called Indeed that I use quite a bit, and a lot of job seekers use Indeed. So that would be my first attempt. And then after a few weeks, if I'm not getting any hits, then I'll start using other platforms that cost money, that like, for instance, LinkedIn. You can post just a regular job. Facebook as well, you can post a job, but you can reach more individuals if you pay for the recruiter platform. So those would be my next steps, but those would definitely be after I've given the free steps. You're welcome, Ace Streams. Thanks for asking the question. Are there any other questions that anybody has that they can think of? I know that it takes a little bit of time for the questions to come through, so I'll just wait a minute. But yeah, that's definitely, when it comes to job searching, that's what I'll try to do. And I'll also look at any unsolicited resumes that already had come through. I keep them for about 6 months. So if there wasn't a job that was available at the time that I got the resume, I hang on to the resumes to just to see what, if a job does come available, I'll hold on to them, and then I'll look back and I'll see if any of the unsolicited resumes that I have on file could work for the new position that's posted. One more for me. Do you know of any good online platforms to use for training employees? Okay, well, I'll ask you a question about that. What kind of training are you considering? Is it onboarding, or is it, yeah, I'm just trying to think, is it safety training? Onboarding training. I know that Bamboo HR has a really good onboarding process. Personally, I like to do everything in-house and in person rather than online, but I know that we're really shifting here with the things that have changed over the past year with COVID and people working remotely. An online training program is definitely something that more companies are going to be using. What I highly suggest, because you're in a different country than me, I'm not quite sure what platforms there are that are available to you. I think Alti Pro might be a payroll program for the US, but I think they might also have an onboarding. But it also depends on the size of your business. If you have a very small business, that might not be the way to go. But what I would strongly advise is for you to do an analysis and just list out all, like just put in a table, list out all the important aspects of the online platform that you want. So for instance, if video capabilities is very important to you, put it in there. If price is important to you, put price in your list of things. And let's think of another one. Oh, if you're small or if you're large, what's the capacity? How many people do you need to have your employee policy manual integrated into the onboarding program? So just list all the things that are very important for you for your onboarding program, and then start researching, what country you're in, what's available. Just do a basic Google search will tell you, in California, what onboarding training programs are available. And whichever ones come up, make sure that you watch the demos that they have available. Make sure that you get referrals that you can actually speak to yourself to ensure that they're the right program for you. Get all the information that you need, and then weight everything that you have and decide on which program will work best for you personally. That's my advice for you on that. And do you think working from home will be the future globally? This is a very good question. I actually, on my YouTube channel, Wonderful Wizard of HR, I spoke at a university in India on this exact topic, actually on the accelerating trends of HR, and especially for 2020. So if you go to my YouTube channel, you can actually watch that, and you can skip to whatever part that works for you. But I did cover working from home, and I don't think that it will be totally the future of the way that companies are run. But I think now that companies have seen the benefits of working from home and have kind of been forced to go in that direction, I'm seeing that it definitely, I think that there's going to, if we ever go back to having the ability to work back in our offices, I think a lot of companies are going to stick with a remote environment just because they now see how it can work. They now have a lot of policies in place that they never had before. They see how you can actually onboard somebody from a remote workplace. They see how you can actually, if you have to let someone go, there's a policy in place for that. Yeah, I think that it won't be the complete way of the future, but I do see it being just part of our normal everyday life. Ace Dreams, you're welcome so much for the info. I'm glad it was useful for you. Yeah, so when it comes to working remotely, I know that there are a lot of individuals who do not like to work remotely, and if they had the opportunity, they would go back to that. And then there are other individuals who love it, who are very structured and do very well in that setting. And there are employers who love that as well. So why not give them the opportunity to try it? Yeah, long-winded answer to your question. I hope that helps you. All right, well, going from having no questions and it being a little bit quiet at the beginning to some very great questions. And I hope you really enjoyed the answers. I really enjoyed the questions. And we'll see you next time. I haven't decided on when I'm going to switch my my live streams to, but I will put it in the banners of all my social media so that you know when lives will start happening again. I might do them earlier in the morning for all of my UK fans, and I have some fans in South Africa and also in Spain as well. So I want to make sure that I can also accommodate their time zones. So until next time, everybody have a great day, and thank you so much for all your wonderful questions.